Obviously, it's
Yeah.
only pre-season, but I'm seeing the way we're pressing and the way we're getting the ball forward, and
Yes.
the way that we're interchanging up front. Obviously, we're playing with a fluid front three at the moment with Sancho down the middle, which actually looks good. However,
Mm.
we need to be putting chances away, bro. Like
Yeah.
I think was it the first game or it was the last game. I think like Ahmad had a chance that fell to
Yeah.
him, and I think whoever was on the other side had a chance that fell to them.
The
Anthony
young
had
kid.
a chance as well at the
Yeah.
beginning in the
And it
first
had
half,
one.
and he should have lifted it over the goalkeeper. And it's like, bro, like when you look at the other teams, when you look at Arsenal, when you look at Liverpool, like if the chance that falls to Ahmad falls to Saka, yeah, it's probably in the goal. It's in the top corner.
Yeah, in the
You
goal.
know
Yeah,
them ones
yeah,
there,
yeah.
like. And then if you look at like Liverpool, the chance that falls to Antony, if that falls to
Yota.
Diaz or that falls to Jota, yeah, it's a goal. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And that's what it is. Our wide players need to start sticking the ball in the onion bag, bro. Once they do that, then
game over.
yeah, bro, we're doing all right.
Yeah. Now, 100%. I think Ten Hag, like I said, he sets up teams and his game plan is to win a certain like scoreline, innit? But the players
Mm.
just decide otherwise, innit? And that's never the
Yeah.
fault of a manager. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If the system isn't working and we're not getting chances, then I can come on Ten Hag and say, yo, listen, man, we're not creating chances. Like, what are you doing? Like, it must be you. But it's not Ten Hag, innit? I like the fact that we're pressing and we're squeezing teams high at the pitch. That's why he brought Mason Mountain. That's why he's now asking the players to do that even more now. And I think you're seeing that. You're seeing the clear identity of what we're trying to do.
Yeah, you've seen the
But
profile of players he's using, like Hannibal. He's using Hannibal a lot, yeah. And
yeah,
Hannibal
I can't lie.
runs,
It's
bro.
growing on me.
Yeah, he's not
Hannibal's
great on the
growing on
ball,
me.
but he runs, bro. Like, do you know what I'm
He
saying? Like,
runs.
yeah, he does. He pressures, man, innit?
He
Do you know what
breaks
I mean?
lines. He breaks lines. He runs in the channels. He's almost like that kind of almost like player where he just chaos in it. Like you know how Nunes is chaos. Like
Yep.
Hannibal's chaos in it. Like
Yeah, he is. He is.
and
He's mental.
he's got abundance of energy. That's why for me, he might end up going to like a German league where they play that high press, high energy football, and it's just you know what I mean. Like you could do that over in Germany. Maybe a certain Jurgen Klopp team would have been beneficial to him, but we've got him.
Mm.
I don't know. I think for me, he'll probably still go out on loan just because he wants minutes at this time of age now. I think he's 20 years old. I think he is. It's a time now where you need to kind of you need to jump to the next level now. You're not
Mm.
you're young, but you're not young anymore. Like 18, 19, 17 now. You see these Chelsea players now coming through, and they're blooding in at 18 years old. So you now need to take that next step where you need to play some regular football. So yeah, man, I think he was decent. Anthony should have scored, but the thing is with Anthony, he doesn't have a variety of like finishes, man. It's
He
like the
doesn't.
same finish every
Inside
time.
of the
Like
foot,
it's
he
either
just tries to wrap it, yeah. And if it goes in, it goes in. If
yeah,
it doesn't, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. That one there, just chip it over the keeper, man.
Yeah,
Come
he
on,
just
you've
needs
got
to
that
lift
chip
that.
in
He
you.
just needs to lift
Lift
it.
it.
Yeah, just get the ball off the floor. Even if you don't need to, you don't even need to dink it. Them ones, you just get them off, get it off the floor because the keeper narrows the angle and they go down so early every time. Do you know what I mean? Just get it off the floor. You
Yeah,
score and he's hitting it straight at the goalkeeper, and it's like he's not a natural finisher, and also he's
it's
not
not.
naturally a creator either. And this is my main issue that I'm finding with him. Yeah, it's like it's either you're a Mo Salah and you're just a goal scorer, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
or you're a creator. Do you know what I mean? Someone that's gonna try and get assists and bring other people in the game, but he's neither. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
this is my problem. It's like, yeah, if you're not ruthless and clinical out wide, then you need to be a pass first creative player, but he's neither.
Yeah.
Like and this is ultimately what is going to frustrate me over time, because it's like I don't mind you not scoring goals if I feel like you can create goals, but it's like,
Mm.
oh, the weight of pass isn't good
How many
enough.
did he create last season? How many did he create last season? Was it
Only like
all
I don't
assists?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let us know in the chat.
I can't lie. I think
You know what
he's
it is with Anthony? The reason why I'm persistent with him
it's
in
less than he
terms of like,
scored, I believe.
yeah, yeah. The thing is, yeah, I just look at the nature of the league, and I feel like he can naturally survive in the league like this. Like I know it's not kind of like what aesthetically pleasing or whatnot, and like I said, he's not getting the output, but I feel like he can survive in the in the long run, as long as the manager's there, by the way. And this is why it's on the manager, because at the end of the day, I don't think anybody wanted Antony as first choice right winger. I don't think there was that. I don't think I was like chasing a barn door to say bring Antony, bring Antony. It was the manager that led it to kind of
Yeah,
come
yeah,
here. So
yeah, yeah.
I don't think any United fan, like it's like now with Sancho, everybody was like, yo, Sancho, bring him. You know what I mean? We're like, yeah, like we can have a bit of a blame in that aspect. But with Antony, this is on the manager. This is
To be
his
fair, when we were
profile.
linked with Antony, I never thought we would get him, yeah, but I was excited to see what he could do at United based on the little bits that I saw of him. However, like he was 100% the manager's sign. There's no two ways about it.
Hey,
You know what I mean? There's no
it was
two
it
ways
was a
about it.
manager signing.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then we
I
ended up
don't think
forcing watching.
before
Yeah.
we got linked with him, I don't think anyone was like, yo, first choice, go get him. Like, no. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
no,
When
no,
we were
no.
linked with him, I was thinking, right, really? This might be something different. Do you know what I mean? But it's not proving the case, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And
And it was too much.
it
And
could
it was too
no,
much
but
as well.
forget the fee, bro. Forget the fee for a second. You know, like that.
Yeah,
Because what I
yeah.
don't like in modern football is they're equating players to their fee. Like, bro,
Yeah,
like
100%, yeah, 100%.
nobody talks about
100%.
the fee, yeah, if you're playing well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. That's
no one
true as
talks
well.
about the
That's true
fee
as
if you're
well.
playing well, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. If you're not playing well,
I
that's the
thought
only
none of it.
time
The thing
people start
is,
talking about the fee.
yeah, yeah. I think what I meant was more you could get a better winger, maybe for for the price of
Well,
that
of
that we
course.
were playing for. Yeah, you
Bro,
know what I mean? I think it was more
with nearly every player
value.
in football, you could argue that you could get a better player for less money.
Yeah, basically. And I
Most
feel like
players,
that
you know what I
was
mean? So that
yeah.
argument's a bit lazy for me.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. I hear you. I hear you. But I think at the time, everyone was like, "Now this one's a better player, and that one's a better player." And I think you know what. But I kind of almost stood back and feel like, you know what, like really and truly, it's the manager what he wants in it. And this argument for me, yeah, is kind of pissing me off right now. I can't lie to you because what Ten Hag wants, yeah, I feel like for me, like for example, Hoyland right now, yeah, a lot
Mhm.
of people are saying get Hoyland in because he's Ten Hag's main man, but the realization is that not everything is like black and white with Ten Hag. Like he went for Sebastian Haller, a guy who was absolutely done out here at West Ham, and all of a sudden he revolutionized Sebastian Haller. So I don't think it's as a case as black and white and certain players. That's why I'm saying like with Antony, it was his guy. So I was like, okay, cool, fair enough. We'll
Mm.
see what he's about. But he's very, very raw, too raw for me. Like even yesterday, like his game, like my guy Mo, yeah, who was coaching Ahmad the other day, he kept saying to him like, "Yo, simple man, keep it simple." And I was like, "That's his game, bro. Like, what do you mean keep it simple?" And he's saying
Ahmad's
like,
very simple.
"No, no, he's talking about Anthony's game. He's
Oh,
like, keep it
Antony.
simple,
Oh yeah,
keep it
Antony. No,
simple."
Anthony's not, that's not his game though. You can't tell Anthony to
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? So he's like, keep it simple. But I'm like, he's saying he plays like a Somalian. I said, bro, like he wants to do tricks and flicks. And then I was like, I'm sure Rants has said that before. But you
Yeah,
know what it is
he
though?
does, but you know what? Like, bro, I don't have a problem with that. Do you know what I mean? Because if there's ever
Yeah,
that no
same.
one cares, because the thing is, yeah,
Yes, yes, there you go.
I'm very much a footballer. Yeah, that's always I play for the enjoyment of the game. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
whatever I feel like doing in the moment, blood. Like I might
yeah, of
play
course.
like a 20-yard no look pass, yeah, like because
Yeah,
I feel like it, bro. Like, bro, man can't tell me anything. Like that,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't have
of
a
course.
problem with players like that. But my thing is, yeah, you have to earn the right to do stupidness on the football pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? When
Oh,
you
I'm
start
telling you.
producing, yeah, then you earn the right to do fuckeries, bro. I see
Like
Ronaldinho go
Neymar.
round the goalkeeper and do like a no look shot, blood, and he went wide, and no
Bro,
one
he
said
earned it.
nothing
He
to him.
earned it.
No one said
He earned
nothing
it.
to
Yeah,
him
yeah.
because it's Ronaldinho.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Some
like,
of the stuff
bro,
that Ronaldinho did, yeah, you didn't really need to do it though. Let's be
he
honest.
didn't.
Like,
He
I
didn't. But
love
bro, you don't
Ronaldinho.
need to do anything in football, bro. Like, bro, anything other than the basics in football, you never need to do it, bro. Do you
You
know what I'm
never need to
saying?
do
Look
it.
at Lionel
You're
Messi.
right.
He goes past players and he's never done a step over in his life. You don't have to do step overs,
You
but
don't
I
have to do
prefer
it.
if you do because they look better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're
To
just
look
like,
pleasing.
bro,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
it
yeah,
is,
yeah.
bro. There's never anything that you have to do in football. But what I don't like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the one thing I don't like that Antony does, because for me, yeah, I like dribblers and I like skill, but doing skills when you're not moving, yeah, is infuriating, bruv. Like, bruv, CR7 used to do it as well sometimes. Like, he would stop still when he was at Man
Yeah.
United and do step overs, like, and he's not moving. It's like, why are you doing step over and the ball's not moving, bruv? Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's crazy. It's like, nah,
What he
like,
did
all
against
the
the Arsenal player,
yeah,
Point
bro.
in
Yeah, he
2008.
got kicked up in the air, but it's
Yeah,
like, bro, at least
yeah,
move. Like, do it when you're moving, innit? Like, I hate like when he stands there and he shakes his leg over the ball, bro. I would just kick him in the air, bro, because it's like, what you do?
But the thing is, though, but this is why I'm like, maybe there's certain types of footballers that really can't do it together. Like it's you have to almost kind of like do two things at once. You have to carry the ball and dribble as well. Some
Yeah,
people can only do one thing at a time. And I think
yeah.
maybe Antony, that's why he struggles in with, but that's why you have to learn, innit? Like, you know what I mean? You've got to learn, like practice makes perfect. Like you can actually do it. Because you know what it is though? People say he's not quick, yeah. He is quick. Let's not do this. He is quick,
He
yeah.
is quick. He
But
just doesn't. He's not
he can't
direct.
do both things at once. He can't
Mm,
juggle the two together. He can't dribble and
mm.
run and do a step over, and he can't.